on the campus of Salve Regina University, a beautiful historic Newport Rhode. For today's women's basketball game between the visiting University of New England Nor'easters and your very own Salve Regina Seahawks. The Seahawks enter today's game with a win record of 9 wins and 12 losses, while the Nor'easters stand at 10 wins and 11 losses on the season thus far. And now let's meet the starting lineups for the visitors from the University of New England. Starting at guard, 5'11" junior from the Dover, New Hampshire, number 2, Ashley Cookie. At guard, 5'10" junior from Wyndham, Maine, number 3, Sadie Nelson. At guard, 5'7" freshman, Stockton, Maine, number 4, Abby Cavallaro. Starting at guard, 5'6" junior from Northwest New Hampshire, number 5, Johnson Chapel. And at guard, 5'9" sophomore from Lindenville, Vermont, number 11, Madeline Sandberg. The Nor'easters are coached by Anthony Ewing, who is in his 12th season at UNE. And after the Salve Regina Seahawks. Starting at guard, 5'6" junior from Grand Rhode Island, number 1, Tori Scorpio. At guard, 5'9" sophomore from Northern Mass, number 10, Mary Rowe. At 4, 5'9" senior from Pittsburgh, Mass, number 11, Liv Pierce. Starting at 4, 5'9" senior from Northern Mass, number 12, Lauren Becker. And at guard, 5'8" senior from Alabama, Mass, number 22, Carrie Beeman. Salve Regina is coached by Corey Moose, who's in her 12th season for the Seahawks. She is assisted by Tony Solo. The officials for today's contest are Matthew Moniz, Rachel Fleming, and Timothy Carey. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask you to please rise and move all hats and pledge the direct attendance to the south end of the green as we honor America for playing our national anthem. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials. Any racial or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed towards officials, student athletes, coaches, or athletic department personnel will not be tolerated. Thank you for supporting Salve Regina Athletics.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome from Salve Regina University, the first game of our doubleheader here from Rodgers Recreation Center. I'm Sal Gualtieri, bringing you the call this afternoon. Super Bowl weekend, February 2nd. Go Rams as we begin this basketball game here. Starting lineup for the Seahawks, we have Tori Scorpio, Mary Rourke, Liv Pierce, Lauren Becker, and Carrie Beelan. And for the Nor'easters of University of New England, we have Ashley Conies, Sadie Nelson, Abby Carvalho, Jocelyn Chaput, and Madeline Sanborn. The Nor'easters are coached by Anthony Ewing. He's a Keene State graduate. He is in his 12th season. And the Seahawks are coached by Corey Hughes, a Boston University graduate. She's in her 12th season as well. The Nor'easters have won 6 straight Commonwealth Coast Championships, and in that span, they have beaten the Seahawks 15 straight times. And the Seahawks will look to get in the winner's column today, currently riding a 3-game losing streak. Their last time out on Tuesday night, they struggled against Endicott, falling 63-53. And Carrie Beelan has the ball now for the Seahawks. She gives it over to Mary Rourke. Rourke takes the screen from Becker, and Becker has it at the top of the key. Over to Carrie Beelan. Beelan has it going down low to Liv Pierce, and there's a tie-up, but the ball will stay right here as the possession now is with the Seahawks. And Scorpio will inbound it over to Carrie Beelan. Beelan will give it over to Scorpio. Scorpio takes the screen from Pierce, and it's a shot clock violation for the Seahawks. First turnover of the game. And it looks like there was a foul, excuse me, as the shot clock expired. And that's a foul on Madeline Sanborn. She's a sophomore from Lyndonville, Vermont, as she picks up the first foul of the contest with 9:12 remaining here in the first quarter. And Rourke will take it out for the Seahawks. She was the leading scorer for the Seahawks on Wednesday night. 17 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, and a losing effort for the Seahawks. Here's Rourke. She gets it over to Carrie Beelan. Beelan going down low to Pierce, but the pass is deflected and out of play. It'll stay right here. Shot clock's at 21. Scorpio will inbound it from underneath the basket. She gets it over to Pierce. Pierce going down low to Becker, who lays it in off the glass. Long possession there for the Seahawks, but it paid off as they get on the board. Here's Nelson now. Gets it over to Chaput. Chaput has it. She dribbles it off her foot, but she keeps possession. Gives it to Carvalho. She puts on the deck, driving on Rourke. Spin move. And it'll be a foul on Mary Rourke. That's her first.
Teams first.
As the referees discuss the call there, and the Nor'easters will take it out from underneath the basket, and they get it in. Goes to Sanborn. Sanborn has it at the top of the key. Over to Chaput. And the Nor'easters keep possession, shot clocked at 15. Here's Chaput putting it on the deck. Sadie Nelson driving, kicking it out. Here's the three. It's good. Abby Carvalho hits the first shot of the day for the Nor'easters, and they take a 3-2 lead as Mary Rourke has it for the Seahawks now. 8:05 remaining here in this first quarter. Going down low to Liv Pierce. The Seahawks, and her layup is good. Liv had a big second half for the Seahawks on Wednesday night. Here's Carvalho now. She has it. She's met by Mary Rourke. She takes the screen and she puts up a three of her own and hits. Back-to-back threes for Carvalho, and it's 6-4 now in favor of the Nor'easters. Here's Rourke going down low to Scorpio, who lays it in off the glass. A fast-paced first quarter here. And Scorpio gets the steal from the pass, and she lays it in again. 4 quick points for Tori Scorpio. And the Seahawks have an 8-6 lead here with 7:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Control now by the Nor'easters. Here's Chaput. Chaput putting on the deck, driving to the basket, blocked by Scorpio, and Tori takes over for the Seahawks. Seahawks looking to push. Here's Scorpio. She kicks it out for Rourke. Her three is no good. Rebounded by Sadie Nelson, but she is fouled. With 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. An action-packed first 3 minutes here from Rodgers Recreation Center. An early sub here.
Foul number 11, first, team second.
That's a foul on Liv Pierce. Early sub by Ewing. Ashley Connies will check out. She will be replaced by Alyssa Nicholas. So the Nor'easters have possession now. Going down low, goes out to Nicholas. Her jump shot from the baseline is no good. Rebounded by Scorpio. Scorpio has it now. 4 points for Tori here in the early going. She gives it over to Becker, and the ball's on the ground, and the Nor'easters have it. It's a tie-up, and the possession now is with the Nor'easters, and they will take over possession. First turnover of the first quarter for the Seahawks. So here's Carvalho now resetting for the Nor'easters. She's met by Michaela Roderick, who just checked in for Liv Pierce. Here's Carvalho. She'll take her third three of the game. No good. It's short. Goes back out to her. She's met by Roderick. Looking at baseline pass, and it goes right back to her. She drives to the basket, kicks it out. Here's Nicholas's three. It's good. 3 3-pointers in the early going for the Nor'easters. That's where they've gotten all their points so far. They lead Seahawks 9-8 with 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Here's Scorpio. Putting it on the deck. Passing it into traffic, and it's stolen by Nicholas. Her pass was intended for Becker. Nicholas has it now. They're going down low. The pass inside. Shot's no good. But we'll get our first trip to the line. It's Sadie Nelson. She's a junior from Windham, Maine.
Foul number 12 on her first, team's third.
On stage.
First free throw's good. 1 of 1 for the line there. And here's the three from Rourke. Her second attempt, no good. Rebounded by Scorpio. Here's Tori now, directing traffic. Shot clock's at 20. She hands it over to Carrie Beelan, who is 20 points away from 1,000. And there's an offensive foul there against the Seahawks.
Foul number 12, her second, team fourth.
And it'll be on Lauren Becker. That's her second, and she will exit. And Olivia Valerio will check in. 10-8 Nor'easters here in the early going. 5:23 to go in this first quarter. Here is Nelson. Handing it over. Chat puts three is good. 4 for 4 from 3 in the early going for the Nor'easters. Scorpio gets it over to Mary Rourke. Rourke herself 0 for 2 from the 3-point line. Here's Carrie Beelan. Beelan has it, puts it on the deck. Looking for options, hands it over to Roderick. Roderick over to Scorpio. Scorpio driving to the basket, and she is fouled.
Foul number 24, her first, team second.
It's Alyssa Nicholas's first foul. Rourke gives it in. Here's Scorpio, she'll take a three, it's short. Rebounded by the Nor'easters, and it comes out to Valerio, and she comes out with it. And the Seahawks will get a new shot clock, new possession here. Scorpio going over to Beelan. Beelan in front of the Nor'easter bench, going down low, wild pass, and it goes out of play. Intended for Olivia Valerio. And the Nor'easters will take over. 3 turnovers in the early going for the Seahawks. They trail 13-8. Here's Carvalho. Carvalho has it, gets it over to Sadie Nelson. Nelson to Chaput, gets the screen, Scorpio hits the deck. Chaput's jump shot is good. 5 points in the early going for her. Here's Scorpio. Top of the key. 15-8 Nor'easters here. More than halfway through this first quarter. Rourke takes the screen from Beelan over to Roderick. Roderick takes the screen from Valerio. Over to Beelan. Beelan will take a three. No good. Rebounded by the Nor'easters. It's Sadie Nelson. Nelson gets it over to Jocelyn Chaput. She puts it on the deck. Driving in the basket. It's no good. Rebounded by Scorpio. 3.5 remaining here in the first quarter. 13-8. 15-8, excuse me. Beelan in traffic. Her layup is blocked. And Roderick fighting for the loose ball, and the Nor'easters have it. And it goes to Roderick, but she was out of bounds and came back in play. 4th turnover of the first quarter for the Seahawks as Brooke Vonasek will enter. She'll replace Mary Rourke. And Chaput will bring it up.
4 up. Punch up.
Chapwood is 5th in the Commonwealth Coast Conference in scoring, averaging 13.9 a game. She takes a three, it's short. Rebounded by Vonasek, it gets over to Carrie Beelan. Here's Roderick. Running the show for the Seahawks, gives it over to Scorpio. Here's Tori now taking a screen from Beelan, over to Vonasek. Beelan has it at the top of the key. Passes over to Vonasek. She's driving baseline and she's fouled. She's fouled by Sabrina Johnson, who just checked in.
Foul 33. Her first, team's third.
2:38 to go here in the first quarter. 15-8 in favor of the Nor'easters of the University of New England. Here's Scorpio. Thought about the three. Takes a screen from Valerio over to Vonasek in the corner. She's driving baseline. Gives it to Scorpio, who takes a three and hits. 7 early points for Tori. Then she cuts the Seahawk deficit down to 4 here with 2:15 to go in the first quarter. Here's Carvalho's pass over to Nicholas. Nicholas met by Vonasek and she'll just reset. Shot clock's at 15. Here's Nicholas over to Johnson. She goes down low to Carvalho. Her layup is no good and she's called for the travel. And we're going the other way. Ashley Conies will check back in. She'll replace Sadie Nelson. First turnover of the game for the Nor'easters. 1:53 remaining here in the first quarter. Scorpio down low. She's blocked by Conies. And it will stay right here. Scorpio will inbound for the Seahawks. Gets it over to Carrie Beelan. Beelan putting it on the deck, driving the basket. She's fouled. And it's a travel. And we're going the other way. 5th turnover of the first quarter for the Seahawks. And Liv Pierce gets off from the bench. Seahawks had 17 turnovers last time out, and that led to 22 Endicott points. .99 seconds remaining in the first quarter here. Seahawks trailing 15-10. Here's Chapwood driving to the basket. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. 5th leading scorer in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. She has 5 points in the early going.
Foul number 11, her second, team's 5th.
Second free throw on the way from Chapwood.
Faith, you have 13?
And she missed the first one. The second one is good. That increases the lead to 6 with a minute and a half remaining. Here's Roderick. She has now gets it over to Vonasek. Valerio thought about the three, back to Rourke, who just checked in. Here's the three from Vonasek. It is in and out, no good. Rebounded by Beelan. And it comes out for Carrie. Carrie driving to the basket, lays it off for Vonasek. Over to Roderick, over to Rourke, no good. Rebounded by Vonasek. And it comes out. Great possession here for the Seahawks. Here's Mary Rourke. Rourke hands it over to Vonasek. Vonasek to Roderick. Roderick going down low to Valerio. She spins out of traffic. Her layup is no good. Vonasek fighting for the rebound. And she draws a foul. Possession will stay here. Hard-working possession for the Seahawks. And Rourke will inbound it with 44.4 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Vonasek has it. Gets it over to Roderick, and Rourke takes it. Here's Mary looking for her options. Gets over to Beelan. She'll take a three and hits. Carrie Beelan, 17 points away from 1,000 for her illustrious career here at Salve Regina University. Going down low, and that pass is thrown away. And the Seahawks will take over possession here with 20 seconds remaining. They trail 16-14. So here's Roderick now. Shot clock turned off. 15 seconds to go. Roderick over to Vonasek. Vonasek gets it to Rourke. Game clock under 10. Rourke driving to the basket. Her layup off the glass is good. And the Seahawks tie the game as we will come to the end of the first quarter. A back and forth affair. And that will conclude the first quarter. We are all knotted up at 16, and we'll be back shortly for the call of the second quarter. Knotted up at 16 here as we begin the second quarter. Seahawks will take it out. Here's Vonasek. Down low to Beelan. Beelan resets. Steps behind the three-point line. Takes a three, and it's no good. Long rebound comes out to Vonasek, who lays it in. No good. Gets her own rebound. And it's a foul on Brooke, and we're going the other way. Another turnover for the Seahawks. That's 6 here in the first half.
15 the first, takes first.
So here come the Nor'easters. Here's Coney's. An offensive foul is called there. It'll be on Sadie Nelson. That's Sadie's first. First turnover of the quarter for the Nor'easters. So here is Rourke going down low to Beelan. Pass is intercepted by Nelson. And Alyssa Nicholas comes out with possession for the Nor'easters. Nicholas over to Coney. He's putting it on the deck, driving to the basket. Her shot is no good. Rebounded by Beelan. Here's Kerry now, crossing half court, gets it over to Tori Scorpio. Scorpio putting it on the deck. Resetting for Vonasek. So here's Rourke, resetting for Scorpio. Shot clock is halfway over at 15. Scorpio takes a screen from Beelan, driving to the basket. An offensive foul is called on Tori. Good job there for the Nor'easters, drawing the charge as Faith Connors, her first action, as Alyssa Nicholas checks out for Jocelyn Chaput. 8:41 to go here in the first half, 16 all. So here's Carvalho. Over to Coney's. Resetting Carvalho will take a three. It's short. Rebounded by Connors, but her foot was out of bounds, and we're going the other way.
Go Black, go Black.
2 turnovers apiece here in this second quarter. So here's Scorpio, now 7 points for her in the first half. Vonasek, she has it. And there's a foul. It'll be on Jocelyn Chaput. That's her first. 8:16 to go here in the first half. just checked back in. Resets for Vanasek. Over to Scorpio, having trouble with the pass, but maintains possession for the Seahawks. Scorpio putting on the deck with the left hand, kicking out to Rourke in the corner. Her three, no good. Rebounded by Scorpio. And the Seahawks will reset for Tori Scorpio now. New shot clock at 24, resetting. Here's Tori, over to Monasek. Shot clock halfway over at 14. Here's Rourke, over to Scorpio. Thought about the three, driving now. Over to Carrie Beelan. She'll take a three from the top of the key. No good. And it's a foul on Tori Scorpio. She didn't like the call.
Foul number 1, her team's third.
And that is Tori's second of the first half. Salve's third of the second quarter. And Michaela Roderick will check back in for the Seahawks. So here's Chaput now. Over to Sadie Nelson. Coney's driving to the basket. It's a wild pass, and it's deflected off of a Seahawk, and we'll stay here. Shot clock at 13. Inbound goes to Chaput, over to Coney's. Faith Connors, and they lose possession. There's a tie-up. And it will stay here, however, possession. Good job there by Vanasek. And inbounds goes to Coney's, who hands it back off to Chaput, and their shot is blocked. Might have been Valerio, might have been Vanasek. And the shot clock's at 3. Carrie Beelan will take a seat. Lauren Becker checks in. Shot clock's at 3 now. Larisha's got to get a shot in quick. And here's the play. It goes in, and they score. 3 minutes for the first basket of the second quarter, and it belongs to the Nor'easters. They lead 18-16 here. Vanasek looking for options over to Lauren Becker. Becker to Mary Rourke. Rourke over to Roderick on the baseline. She resets. Shot clock at 10. Here's Valerio. Sets back, takes a three, and hits. So here's Carvalho now moving up the floor for the Nor'easters. She's driving baseline, kicking it out. And here's the three for Chaput, no good. Rebounded by Valerio. She has it, she'll give it over to Brooke Vanasek. 6:15 to go here in the first half. Seahawks leading 19-18. Roderick over to Becker. She takes the screen. Vanasek trying to direct traffic. Roderick has it at the top of the key. Over to Becker, spins. Layup is no good, rebounded by Carvalho. She's looking to run. She stops, pops her jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Vanasek. Here's Brooke now. Resetting over to Mary Rourke. Rourke has it, steps back. Her shot's no good. Vanasek gets a hand on the rebound. It goes off of Becker. And the Nor'easters will take over here with 5:28 to go. And it'll be a timeout on the floor here with 5:28 to go in the first half, and we will step aside and we'll be right back. .28 to go here in the first half. Seahawks leading the Nor'easters 19-18. Seahawks trying to snap a 3-game losing streak overall and a 15-game losing streak against the 6-time Commonwealth Coast Conference champions, 6 in a row. And the Nor'easters in jeopardy of not having their first 20-win season under Coach Anthony Ewing, as they currently stand at 10-11 in the overall. The first free throw is good. University of New England currently tied third in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. Seahawks right now locked into that 6th spot at 5-7 overall. Second free throw is no good for Chaput. She hit both. She hit the first one. There's Rodgers speeding up the floor, and she loses possession, tries to get a tie-up. And the ball will come out here. Here's Chaput driving, resetting, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Chaput with 6 first half points, 5th leading scorer in the conference.
Foul number 13, first, team's 5th.
Excuse me, 7 points in this first half on 2 of 7 shooting. 2 of 4 from the line. Her 5th free throw of the first half is good. As Scorpio will check back in, she'll replace Vanasek. Second free throw is good as well. And that gives University of New England a 21-19 lead as we approach under the halfway mark of this first half. Rourke over to Valerio. Valerio looking for her players here. Gets over to Rourke, going down low to Becker in the paint. Her layup is good off the glass. Second basket of the first half for Lauren Becker. So here's Allie Goodman now, who just checked in. Abby Carvalho. Carvalho with 6 points, 2 of 4 from 3. Here's a jump shot from Sadie Nelson, and she hits. So here's Scorpio, gets over to Mary Rourke. Rourke to Lauren Becker. Scorpio thought about the 3, steps back now. Shot clock at 15. Here's Rourke. Carrie Beelan getting ready to check back in for the Seahawks. Becker. Shot clock at 5. Scorpio takes the screen from Becker. Driving, kicks it out for Rourke. Her corner 3 is great. Shots at the 1 of 6 start for Mary Rourke, and the jump shot there, no good. Rebounded by Becker. And a strong rebound there for Lauren. Seahawks looking to extend their lead here. Scorpio has it. 3:30 remaining in the first half. Scorpio's pass goes off the foot of Coney's. It'll stay right here. Beelan will check back in for the Seahawks. She'll replace Roderick. Carey with 3 points here, 17 points away from 1,000 in her illustrious Salve Regina career. Rourke gets it into Becker, to Beelan, excuse me. Rourke over to Scorpio. Scorpio to Mary, going down low to Lauren Becker. Her layup is blocked. Trying to get her own rebound. She's fighting for it, and she is fouled. Aggressive play there between Allie Goodman and Lauren Becker, and Becker draws the foul.
Foul number 23, her first, team's 3rd.
That'll be her first and the 3rd of the second quarter here. 3:10 to go in the first half. Scorpio steps back, takes a 3, and it's blocked by Chaput. So here's Carvalho. She has over for Chaput. Chaput thought about the 3, driving to the basket. Kicking out for Goodman. Goodman will take the mid-range jump shot. It's short, rebounded by Valerio. Scorpio looking to push for the Seahawks. So a reset over for Rourke. Rourke thought about the 3. She resets it over for Tori Scorpio. 2 Nor'easters getting ready to check back in. Beelan to Valerio. Valerio over to Scorpio. Scorpio takes a screen from Valerio. Shot clock's at 4. Here's Beelan. Steps back, takes a 3, and there's a hand there. And it comes out to Sadie Nelson. Nelson has to hand it over to Goodman. Goodman will take a 3 of her own. No good. And it's rebounded by Valerio, and she hands it off for Mary Rourke. So here's Rourke now over to Scorpio. Here's Beelan, she'll take a three. No good. And it's rebounded by Carvalho. Here's Goodman now running the floor. She stops, pops, her jump shot is good. So here's Rourke now, as we are at 99 seconds remaining here in the first half. Scorpio over to Beelan. Beelan gets over to Valerio, going down low into Becker. Becker's layup off the glass is good. And the Seahawks retake the lead, 26-25 here with 1:15 to go. So here's Sadie Nelson, she hasn't met by Valerio. Here's Chaput going underneath and scores off the glass. So here's Scorpio with under 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Rourke over to Scorpio, her layup off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Nor'easters. It's Coney's. Coney's weaving through Seahawks defenders and she's fouled hard by Valerio. And she will go to the line. Chaput, the leading scorer in this first half, she has 9. 46 seconds remaining here in the first half, excuse me. First free throw from Chaput, no good. Makes her 4 of 7 in the first half from the line. Allie Goodman will take a seat for the Nor'easters. And Coney's connects. Knotting this game up at 26 with 46 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Here's Scorpio. Gets over to Rourke. Mary will take a three. It's short. Rebounded by Valerio out to Becker. Becker's pass intended for Rourke and it's intercepted. So here's Alyssa Nicholas. She'll take the three. Three is no good. Rebounded by Valerio, and the Seahawks will take over possession. Shot clock is turned off. 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. 26-26. Here's Rourke handing it off to Beelan. 7 seconds remaining here. Beelan has it. Hands it off for Rourke, and it's intercepted by Carvalho. Carvalho will get it over to Chaput. Does she have enough time? The shot is no good at the buzzer. And we are knotted up at 26 as we head into the second half. Jocelyn Chaput leading the way for the Nor'easters. She has 11 points on 3 of 9 shooting. She also has 3 rebounds. And Tori Scorpio leading the way for the Seahawks. She has 7 points on 3 of 7 shooting. And Lauren Becker, 6 points on 3 of 5 shooting. And Tori Scorpio has 4 rebounds and assists to go along with those 7 points. And we will step aside. 26-26 here from Rodgers Recreation Center. As we begin the second half, Tori Scorpio will get us started. Both starters back on the floor for the Seahawks. Scorpio, Rourke, Pierce, Becker, and Beelan. And here is Mary Rourke now, gets it over to Carrie Beelan. Carrie driver to the basket, her shot is no good. And her struggles continue, 1 of 8 from the floor in this contest so far. Here's Cody's. Driving the basket, shot's no good. Long rebound comes out to Liv Pierce. And Pierce lays it off for Scorpios. Seahawks trying to end a 3-game losing streak overall and a 15-game losing streak to the Nor'easters. As that pass is intercepted. And here's the 3 from Coney's, no good, rebounded, and it's loose. And it looks like Scorpio and Pierce collided heads there.
Foul number 2, her first, team's first.
And that foul will be against Coney's. That's her first personal, first foul of the second half. And 9 minutes remaining here, 26 all. As the second half is just underway here. So here's Becker giving it over to Beelan. It was a no-look pass. I think it surprised Kerry also. Becker kicks it out for Rourke. Her 3 connects. Mary in the first half, 1 of 6 from 3. Starting on the right foot here. So here's Chaput now. Chaput leaving it for Sadie Nelson. Nelson gets it back to Chaput. Shot clock at 10. Nor'easters moving the ball around. Here's a jump shot there, is good from Sadie Nelson. 30-29 in favor of the University of New England. So here's Scorpio, gets it over to Beelan. Beelan going down low to Liv Pierce. She is fouled hard. And Liv will go to the line. Liv in the first half, 2 points, 2 rebounds and assists, 1 of 1 from the floor. This will be our first trip to the charity stripe. And Pierce's first free throw is good. And Pierce's second free throw, no good. Rebounded by the Nor'easters. Here's Carvalho now looking to push it. And there's a foul there.
Foul number 11, her third, team's first.
And it'll be Liv Pierce's third personal. As the inbounds play goes out to Sadie Nelson, and she hands it off for Jocelyn Chaput. She's a junior from Nashua, New Hampshire. Here's Chaput now, over to Sadie Nelson. Here's Sadie now, giving it off to Carvalho. Carvalho to Cody, starting about the 3, putting it on the deck, driving the basket. Great play by Lauren Becker there. And it goes out of play. And the Nor'easters will maintain possession here. Shot clock is at 10, game clock at 7 minutes, 22 seconds. We're knotted up at 30. 4 points aside here. This game was tied after the first quarter, tied at halftime, and tied right now. Here's Chaput, looking for her options. New shot clock for the Nor'easters. Chaput driving baseline, getting to the basket, no good. Strong rebound by Liv Pierce, and the tie-up, and the possession will stay right here. Olivia Valera will check in for the Seahawks. Driving to the basket there, shot is no good, rebounded by Liv Pierce. So here's Scorpio driving to the basket, is Beelan, her shot is good, plus the foul. Potential 3-point play for Carrie Beelan there. A big basket for her. And the Seahawks take a 32-30 lead. So that's 5 points for Kerry Beelan now. Moving closer to that 1,000 point mark. And Beelan's free throw is no good. Rebounded by the Nor'easters, it's Chapwood. Chapwood putting it on the deck, driving to the basket, shot is no good. Rebounded by the Seahawks, looking to run. So here's Scorpio. Scorpio looking at pass intended for Beelan, a kickball there. And possession will stay right here. Rourke will inbound, gets it over to Beelan. Beelan to Scorpio, over to Mary Rourke. Here's Mary now looking for options, and she gives it to Beelan. Leave for Liv Pierce, and Pierce takes a tumble, and it will stay here. Shot clock at 15. So here's Scorpio inbounding it over to Kerry Beelan. Here's Kerry now. Cross-court pass over to Liv Pierce. She'll take the baseline and jump shot. It's short. And it's rebounded by the Nor'easters. Here's Chapwood looking to run. Chapwood handing it off to Alyssa Nicholas. Her three is short. Liv Pierce fighting for the rebound. She can't get it. Rebounded by the Nor'easters. They come out, and the three is no good. And the ball hit Tori Scorpio, but it was out of play. And the Seahawks will take over possession here with 6:09 remaining here in the third quarter. Scorpio starting the possession over for the Seahawks. Kerry Beelan has it now. Looking for Liv Pierce down low. Pierce going underneath, and she is fouled. She'll go to the line for two. Pierce 1 of 2 from the line in this second half. 3 points overall. Pierce's first free throw, no good. Second free throw from Pierce, no good as well. So here are the Nor'easters now. Here's Chapwood over to Nelson. Her three, no good. Rebounded by Valerio. So here's Scorpio. Scorpio over to Rourke. Mary gets it over to Kerry Beelan. Shot clock at 10. Beelan gets it over to Scorpio. Scorpio gets over to Valerio. Valerio, shot clock at 2. Valerio's pass is intercepted by Alyssa Nicholas. And the ball is on the ground, and there's a tie-up. Good job there by Tori Scorpio to regain possession for the Seahawks. So here's Rourke now to inbound for the Seahawks. It's Tori Scorpio. Almost halfway through this third quarter, Seahawks leading 32-30. Here is Pierce driving to the basket, no good. Long rebound comes out to the Nor'easters. And here is Chapwood putting on the deck, Euro step, and her shot never got to the basket. And it goes out of play. Carvalho will inbound it. 4:50 to go here in the third quarter. Chapwood going underneath, and it's a travel called on her. Fifth turnover of the contest for the Nor'easters. Brooke Vonasek will check back in. She'll replace Liv Pierce, and Liv has 3 fouls. (32-30) Seahawks, 4:40 to go here in the third. Rourke driving to the basket, her pass is intercepted. Resets for Scorpio. Scorpio going down low to Beelan, her layup is good. 7 points for Carrie Beelan here. So here's Chaput. Chaput, game's leading scorer with 11. Chaput over to Carvalho. 4 minutes to go. Shot clock is down to 5. Step back three-pointer. Short. Long rebound comes out to Mary Rourke. And she will calm it down herself. 34-30 Seahawks here, late in the third. Beelan going down low to Vonasek. Her shot's no good. She gets her own rebound. And it'll be a tie-up, and possession will belong to the Nor'easters. No points for Brooke Vonasek, but she has 7 rebounds, and she has done all the dirty work for the Seahawks in this one. Abby Carvalho bring it up for the Nor'easters. Gets over to Faith Connors. Connors resets for Chaput. Carvalho, who's met by Rourke. Carvalho will take the 3. It looks like Valerio got a hand to it. Long rebound comes out to the Nor'easters. And Madeline Sanborn is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Foul number 22, her first, team's third.
Sanborn with no points in this one. She has 4 rebounds and an assist. Her first trip to the line in this one. First free throw, and she gets the bounce. It's good. First basket in a long time for the Nor'easters. And the second one, no good. Rebound will go to Carrie Beelan. Beelan will give it to Scorpio. Scorpio will look to get over half court. She does. Over to Mary Rourke. Rourke, the Seahawks leading scorer right now with 8 points. Beelan hands it off to Vonasek. Vonasek to Beelan. Beelan going down low to Valerio. Her layup is no good, but she's fouled and she'll go to the line. Valerio's first trip to the line. She has 3 points in this one. 1 of 2 for the floor, including a 3-pointer. Her first free throw is good. That increases the Seahawk lead to 35-31 here. 2:52 to go in the third. Second free throw is good as well. 5-point lead for the Seahawks. Biggest lead of the contest for them. So here's Nelson. Going down low to Chaput. She'll reset on Scorpio. She drives. Her layup is good off the glass. Good baseline turnaround move there. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Vonasek taking the screen. It's over to Beelan. Beelan to Mary Rourke. Here's Mary, loses the handle, gets it back. It's Vonasek. Vonasek loses the handle, and the Nor'easters come out with it. Faith Connors has it here. Chaput in the pass. It's a wild one. It's loose on the ground. And the Nor'easters get a break there. Sanborn was fouled. She did not see the original pass from Chaput. And the scrum there was in favor of University of New England, and they will maintain possession here with 1:57 to go in the third quarter as Michaela Roderick will check in for Tori Scorpio. Pass goes into Chaput, and she's fouled by Roderick. And Chaput will head to the line. Chaput 4 of 6 from the line, 13 points, 4 rebounds. Her first free throw is no good. And her second free throw short also. Long rebound comes out, and it's Michaela Roderick who comes out with it for the Seahawks. Here's Rourke now resetting, giving it over to Beelan. 99 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Here's Roderick over to Rourke, top of the key, going down low, and the pass is intercepted by Connors. Here's Chaput in the corner. Here's Sanborn, and she connects on the three, tying this game. 36-36 here with 1:10 to go. Rourke over to Vonasek. Vonasek in the corner. Gets it over to Carrie Beelan. Beelan hands it off to Roderick. Shot clock is down to 10. Game clock at 55. Roderick to Beelan. 13 points away from 1,000. Beelan driving to the basket. Her layup is good. Carrie Beelan getting on the score sheet again as that layup is no good. Long rebound, it comes out to Chaput, but she came back inbounds. And you cannot do that as there's another turnover for the Nor'easters. 38.7 seconds to go here in the third. Seahawks leading 38-36. Here's Mary Rourke. Rourke has it over to Vonasek. 10-second differential between shot and game clock. Game clock at 20. Here's Beelan putting it on the deck. And Carey was fouled there. It'll be on Faith Connors. So Beelan will go to the line here. She has 9 points. Make that 10 for Carey. And make that 11 for Carey. Shot clock turned off. Seahawks leading by 4. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here's Abby Carvalho met by Mary Rourke. Step back Jay from the foul line is short. Rebound comes out to Chaput. Her shot is no good, and that will conclude the end of the third quarter. Seahawks leading 40-36 with 10 minutes to play, and we will step aside, and we'll be back shortly for the call of the fourth quarter. We begin the fourth quarter here from Rodgers Recreation Center. Seahawks with a 4-point lead. As Scorpio rechecks back in. Over to Lauren Becker at the top of the key. She has it. Over to Vonasek. Here's Mary Rourke. Rourke to Scorpio. Thought about the three, putting it on the deck, driving. Over to Becker. And Becker is called for the travel. That's 16 turnovers in this one for the Seahawks. So here is Jocelyn Chaput now for the Nor'easters. Here's Chatput. She puts it on the deck. No good. Rebound comes out to Tori Scorpio. She's double teamed now, and she gets out of it. Scorpio over to Mary Rourke. Rourke thought about the three. Her pass is deflected. Gets to Becker. Going down low to Valerio. Her layup is no good. And it's a foul on Vonasek. And Conies will check back in. She'll replace Faith Connors. Conies one of 5 juniors on this roster. 1 senior, Laura Hallman, who we have not seen yet. There's the 3. No good. Long rebound comes out for Tori Scorpio. 3 bodies on the ground. Scorpio has it, however. Rourke coming back in. Rourke thought about the 3. Resetting, gets it to Scorpio, who takes the 3. No good. Rebounded. Comes out, and it's a foul on Lauren Becker. That'll be Becker's 4th. And Olivia Pierce will check back in, and Pierce has 3 of her own. So Chatput will bring it up now for the Nor'easters. 8.5 to go in this one. Seahawks with a 4-point lead. Driving to the basket, layup is good, plus the foul. Ashley Conies with a trip to the line and a chance for a 3-point play. Cut this lead down to 1. She is 1 of 2 from the line in this one. Free throw is no good. And Mary Rourke will reset it for the Seahawks. Rourke with 8 points, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Here's Valerio. Over to Mary Rourke. She'll take a 3. Connects! And a big 3 there for Mary Rourke. Her second made 3 of the half. Chatput tries to respond. She can't. Rebound comes out to Nor'easters, but there's a foul. And the Seahawks will take over the possession here. Seahawks leading by 5. Matches their largest lead of the contest. 8:03 to go in this one. Vonasek gets it over to Rourke. Vonasek driving baseline, kicks it out for Rourke. Rourke to Scorpio, thought about the 3, driving now. Their pass intended for Carrie Beelan. It goes out of bounds. $7:47 to go in this one. Sadie Nelson will check out. Allie Goodman will check back in, a freshman from Durham, Maine. Resetting is Scorpio. Scorpio driving, kicks it back out for Rourke. Shot clock under 10, it's at 5. Here's Rourke over to Beelan. Here's Kerry trying to get inside. Her shot is no good, and that will be a shot clock violation for the Seahawks. 18th turnover of this one. 43-38 in favor of the Seahawks. Pass down low to Goodman. Kicking it out. Here's the 3. No good. Long rebound comes out for Goodman. Goodman trying to put it back up. She spins. No good. Chatput gets the rebound and sends it back for Conies. And Conies is fouled.
Foul 10 per second.
It'll be on Mary Rourke. It's her second. Here's Conies putting it on the deck, driving. Kicking gets the 3 from Sanderson. She hits. Madeline Sanborn with another 3-pointer here in the second half. Seahawks lead is cut down to 2. Here's Rourke. Rourke will take a timeout. 6:40 to go in this one, and we will step aside and we'll be right back. 6:40 to go here, and the Seahawks with a 2-point lead, 43-41. Beelan gets it in to Scorpio. Shot clock's at 10. So here's Beelan putting it on the deck, driving to the basket. Her layup is no good. Rebound comes out to Goodman. And the Norwegians will take over, trying to tie this game. Here's Chaput. Cross-court pass. Driving to the basket, and there's a foul there on Valette. An offensive foul. Called on Ashley Conies. So that's Conies' 4th foul with 6:10 to go in this one. Scorpio over to Vanasek. Vanasek to Mary Rourke. Rourke takes the screen. Here's Scorpio now. Seahawks moving the ball around. Shot clock's at 10. The shot is blocked. And Allie Goodman comes out possession. Here's the pass over to Connors. Her layup is good, no good. And we will go to the line for 2. Seahawks still leading 43-41 here. 5:47 to go. Madeline Sanborn. She has 7 points. Make that 8. 2 of 3 from the line. 8 points, 5 rebounds, and assists so far for her. And 9 points. This game is tied up. 43-43. 5:47 remaining to go here. Last time these two teams met on January 8th, Seahawks fell 83-54. They were outscored 15-4 in the second quarter and going 1 of 14 with 5 turnovers, 7 fouls in that quarter. And the Seahawks staying afloat in this one, tied at 43 with 5.5 to go. There's a layup underneath, and they score. Ashley Conies gets a basket there. And UNE takes a 45-43 lead, as Pierce and Becker will check in. Here's Mary Rourke. Gets it over to Tori Scorpio. Scorpio to Beelan. Shot clock at 7. Beelan in the corner to Vanasek. Vanasek intended for pass, intended for Beelan. That's a turnover for the Seahawks. It'll be number 19 for the Seahawks. Valerio and Vanasek will take a seat. Starters back on the floor for the Seahawks. Rourke, Scorpio, Becker, Beelan, and Pierce. 4:45 to go. Seahawks trailing by 2. Here's Carvalho. That's an offensive foul there. Good sell by Olivia Pierce. And the Seahawks will take over possession. And that will end Ashley Conies' day. 5 fouls for her. 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists on 3 of 7 shooting. And here's Beelan now. Seahawks trailing by 2. Over to Becker. Becker to Scorpio. Tori thought about the 3. Resets for Beelan at the top of the key. Shot clock is at 7. Beelan steps back, takes a 3. Connects! 14 points for Carrie Beelan. There's Abby Carvalho. Gets it off for Jocelyn Chaput. Seahawks with a 46-45 lead. And here's a 3 from Carvalho, and she responds with a 3 of her own. Big response there for the University of New England. They lead 48-46 here with 3:40 to go. Here's Tori Scorpio. Scorpio over to Pierce. Pierce to Beelan. Beelan kicks it over to Scorpio. Her 3 is blocked. Here's Chaput driving to the basket, and it's a wild pass, and it's thrown away, and the Seahawks will take over possession. Lucky break there for the Seahawks. And Anthony Ewing wants to talk it over. And we will step aside, and we will be right back. Their first 34th meeting between Salve Regina and the University of New England in women's basketball. The last 10 championships in the conference have been won by one of these two programs. Of course, University of New England has won the last 6, and UNE has won 15 straight against Salve to take a 22-11 all-time series lead against the Seahawks. 3:20 to go in this one. The Nor'easters with a 2-point lead. Scorpio over to Beelan. Beelan 6 points away from 1,000. Her pass intended for Lauren Becker, and it's stolen by Chaput. 3 minutes to go. Seahawks trailing by 2. Here's Chaput now met by Tori Scorpio. Sadie Nelson. Her step back, thought about it, resets. And here's a jump shot from Goodman. It's short. Rebound comes out. It's still in play, and it goes out of bounds, and the Seahawks will take over possession. .243 remaining here in the fourth. And Corey Hughes will talk it over for the Seahawks. And we will step aside, and we'll be back shortly. .238 to go in this one. Seahawks trailing by 2. So here's Mary Rourke now. Looking for options, gets over to Liv Pierce. Pierce to Scorpio. Scorpio going down low to Becker. And the Seahawks will turn it over. 3 seconds in the lane for Becker. 2:25 to go. Seahawks trailing 48-46. Here's Abby Carvalho. She has 9 points and 7 rebounds. Over to Jocelyn Chaput. She drives. Her layup is no good, and it comes out. There's a foul. And it's going to be an offensive foul. And the Seahawks will take over possession. And there's Chaput's first foul here. So here's Tori Scorpio. 2 minutes remaining. And it's an offensive foul. It's going to be against Carrie Beelan. And that's Carey's second. 2 minutes to go here. 48-46. Jocelyn Chapwood directing traffic here. It's over to Sadie Nelson. Nelson trying to work on Liv Pierce. And that's going to be a foul on Liv Pierce, and that is number 5 for her. And that will end Olivia Pierce's day. It'll be Olivia Valerio checking in now. And Sadie Nelson's first free throw is good, increasing the Nor'easter lead to 3. Seahawks haven't beaten University of New England since 2012. Nobody on the court today was in that game. And the missed free throw, and it goes out of bounds, and the Nor'easters will maintain possession. Carvalho will inbound it here, 1:46 to go. Gets it over to Sadie Nelson. Nelson has it, 99 seconds to go in this one. Chapwood, shot clock is at 11. Gets to Carvalho. Seahawks need to stop here. Here's Carvalho. Goodman over to Chapwood. Shot clock's at 5. Chapwood. Here's the shot. It's an air ball that goes over to Lauren Becker, and Becker maintains possession for the Seahawks. Scorpio short pass intended for Valerio. It's a turnover. And they go over to Chapwood, and Chapwood is walloped. And she will go to the line for 2. Foul on Tori Scorpio. That's her 3rd. Chapwood's free throw, no good. Chapwood 4 of 19 from the floor, including 1 of 4 from 3 and 4 of 8 from the line. 13.7 rebounds. Her second free throw is no good. The rebound goes out of bounds, and the Seahawks will take over possession with 1:03 remaining. They trail 49-46. In danger of losers of 4 in a row and 16 in a row to University of New England. Here's Scorpio. Under a minute remaining here. Rourke over to Beelan. Here's Carey looking for her options. She drives to the basket, and there's a whistle, and it's a foul. It'll be on Allie Goodman. That's Allie's second personal, and Carey Beelan will go to the line. Carey with 14 points, 3 rebounds and assists. She's 2 of 3 from the line. 15 points for Carey. And Carey stands 5 points away now. Senior from Attleboro, Massachusetts. Here's her second free throw, and it's good, and Corey Hughes wants to talk it over with 46 seconds remaining. Seahawks trailing by 1, and we will be right back for the call. 46 seconds remaining here. Seahawks trailing 49-48 to the University of New England. Seahawks trying to snap a 3-game skid overall, 15 overall against the University of New England. Here's Jocelyn Chatput resetting it for the University of New England. Here's Chatput driving, resetting for Sarah. Her shot is good, plus the foul. Big basket there for the University of New England. And she will look to make this a two-possession game. Sanborn with 11 points, 6 rebounds and assists. She's 3 of 4 from the line. And her free throw is no good. Rebound comes to Lauren Becker, and Corey Hughes wants to talk it over. Shot clock will be turned off. 28.7 seconds remaining. Seahawks leading scorer Carrie Beeland with 16 points. She's 5 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 7 from 3, 4 of 5 from the charity stripe, to go along with 2 rebounds and an assist. Mary Rourke right behind her, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. She's 4 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 8 from deep. And on the other side, Jocelyn Chatput, keeping her season average at 13. She has 13 points, struggled from the floor, 4 of 19, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 of 10 from the line, 7 rebounds and assists. And Madeline Sanborn, 11 points for the Nor'easters, 3 of 4 shooting, 2 of 3 from deep, 6 rebounds. The Seahawks on Tuesday will host the Western New England University at 5:30 p.m., followed by the men's portion against Western New England as well. And then they will travel to Gordon before finishing the regular season right here 2 Saturdays from now against Curry. It'll be senior day before playoffs begin for the Seahawks. Right now the Seahawks are locked into that 6th spot in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. But enough about that. 28.7 seconds remaining. Carrie Beelan will inbound it in front of her coach, Corey Hughes. Shot clock will be turned off. Mary Rourke has it now. 25 seconds to go. Rourke looking for options. She steps back. Her jump shot is no good. And the rebound will go to Mary Rourke. Rourke over to Beelan. Here's Carey, gets it over to Lauren Becker. Becker's pass is stolen by the Nor'easters, and there's a foul. Or a timeout is called by Anthony Ewing with 12.5 seconds remaining. Seahawks unable to get a quality shot there. And a 3-point lead already. The University of New England takes a timeout. Seahawks in danger of falling to 9-13, 5-8 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference, and the University of New England will look to get back to 500 at 11-11, improving to 9-4 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference. That'll move them ahead of Western New England, and Roger Williams would slot them into the 2 seed for the playoffs. So for the Seahawks, Roderick replacing Scorpio, Rourke, Beelan, Bonasek, and Becker. And for the Nor'easters, it'll be Sadie Nelson to inbound. They get it in to Carvalho, and she's fouled right away. 1 second taken off the game clock, 11.1 to go. Scorpio will check back in as well as Valerio. Carvalho at the line. Her first trip, she hits. 10 points, 7 rebounds for her. Vonasek exits, and so does Roderick. Valerio will check in, and so will Scorpio. 11.1 seconds remaining. And her second free throw is good, and the Seahawks will talk it over. 11.1 remaining, and we will be right back. 11.1 seconds remaining. Seahawks trailing by 5. Need a quick basket here, potentially a 3. Here's Scorpio weaving her way to the basket. She gets in and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Tori with 7 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. Her first trip to the line. 6.8 seconds to go in this one. Scorpio's first free throw is good. And Tori also hits the second one. Anthony Ewing will talk it over with his bunch. 6.8 seconds remaining. And if you feel like staying with us, the men's portion of Salve Regina and the University of New England will tip off shortly after this one, and we will step aside and we'll be back shortly. So Jocelyn Chapwood will inbound it in front of her coach, Anthony Ewing, with 6.8 seconds to go. Seahawks need something here. Pass gets into Sadie Nelson, and she is fouled. One second remaining. 1 second taken off, rather. And that will conclude Lauren Becker's day. Laura with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. She shot 3 of 5 from the floor. Big free throws here for Sadie Nelson. Her first one is good. Three of 5 from the line is she. Second free throw is good. 5 seconds remaining. Seahawks have to hurry. Scorpio gets to the basket. Her shot is no good, and that will conclude this one. The Seahawks fall to 9-13 overall, 5-8 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference, and they are unable to stop the nor'easter train from coming. They have lost 16 in a row to the University of New England, 4 in a row overall. And we will be back in 20 minutes for the call of the men's portion of Salve Regina and the University of New England.